I believe where I last left off in Twin Mirror, we ended up seeing a homeboy that attacked us at the bar. He was dead at his work desk, and we ended up finding out also that the colleague that ended up dying in that quote-unquote accident, more than likely, we got a feeling that it's not an accident. Some shady handlings, and it might just involve the police. But now we're here at Anna's house and
it's
trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. Doctors more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense.
Yeah, this is a black father, all right. Yeah, I'm always in an appointment, goddammit.
I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Wow!
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though
You know he doesn't want to leave her to
Sam,
it, even if it is her
tell me if
house.
something's
Come on.
going right?
You know how parents are.
Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
The way
I
that she
need
was
your
just like,
word.
hello.
Wow. Joe's really laying on
Like,
the
do you
paternal
not
guilt.
see me?
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't blame him.
Why does it
And
feel like Anna
what if
might
I can't
potentially
keep that
be
promise?
someone
Then
that
refuse.
dies?
All I
I
know
could-
is
I couldn't take
personally
that.
couldn't say no
That's too
to a
much of
desperate
a
father.
responsibility being placed upon me. Sure.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm heading inside. See how bad it
Oh.
is.
We're just worried about you, hussy. Should have made sure that you don't end up in a quote unquote car accident. Already got your house broken into. And that surely ain't no coincidence. Ooh, come
It
on,
was great to come
gazebo.
back from work, sit down, and read until the sun
Hold on,
went down.
Anna, just how much money you make it in this rinky-dink ass town? They have a gazebo. A gazebo. This is a nice house. You wanna know what I got growing up in my parents' house in the backyard? Dirt, snakes,
And
a
I spent our
half-crushed
night
garden
trying to
shed.
find-
Aw.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
I got better things to worry about, like my stocks and my cryptocurrency, bro. I don't know if I can console her at this hour that she needs to be
Anna, are you
consoled.
okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
Thank you, Dr.
She needs
Andy
you, buddy.
Dick.
What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins.
Oh my god, this dude is horrible.
But I guess I've heard
Oh,
worse
not like
ideas.
horrible as a person, but just like socially horrible.
Drinks
you don't
in
know
the
how to
kitchen, in one
console
of the
someone?
pantries. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
There's another memory. Let's look at this one.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know.
Okay.
Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam.
Ooh, this attitude.
Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
You were giving me too much lip for somebody wearing that tacky ass shirt. Insane. But I get it. My man's over here was just straight up ignoring her, right? Like nobody's telling you to make dinner for him. Though I understand that they're a couple. Looks, mostly sociology, yada yada yada. First of all, who reads? Okay, bitches out here reading.
Only part of the house I recognize.
If you don't go to YouTube and listen to somebody do a 12-minute rant about an opinion piece, that's where I get my source of literature from. Oh, that's homeboy who died. That's the coworker that she moved on to after, rejecting my love and my $7,000 ring from Kay's jewelers.
And I always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there.
Oh my goodness, he did it. He said it. He said life is strange. Wine bottle.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in? No drinks in here.
Damn, she ain't got no cups. What does she do? Lap the drinks like a dog in her hand? Ooh, look at this sink. Dirty as fuck.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Chocolate drink. Lime juice. Or whiskey. You know what? I'm gonna get her some chalky milk. Let's just drink some chalky milk.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
Wait, why is chalky milk not in the refrigerator?
You're not helping.
No, because we need to talk about this. Oh, so why is chocolate milk? No, I don't want to hear nothing about non-dairy because she's got hazelnut milk in there and she's got almond milk in there. Why do we have Nesquik chalky milk in a goddamn cabinet when it should be in the refrigerator? And second of all, who drinks warm to hot to room temperature chalky milk? I'm just saying, when I drink chalky milk, I prefer for mine to be a nice, cold, frigid drink where the chocolate and the milk resides together with the cold temperature making the perfect harmony of all three things that matter. It's very relaxing, very soothing, and this hussy, she's over here drinking chocolate milk. That ain't even chocolate milk at this point. It is just chocolate soup. This is chocolate milk soup if it's that warm. That is insane and asinine.
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house?
I'm gonna let her go on.
God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot.
I'm like, you
I
can't
used to
blame
feel
Nick
safe
for
here, and now
being a victim.
sorry. Thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Can I drink the chocolate soup if she doesn't want it? It sounds like she doesn't like refreshing drinks. At this point, I'm convinced that she drinks blood. If she can drink warm, room temperature chocolate milk, I believe that Anna drinks blood as well. B-type blood, to be specific. I don't know why I chose B-type.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
You'd be like that.
I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
that.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't
Full
feel
offense?
good, but she needs to get this off her chest.
Nah, because I refuse to let a bitch that drinks chocolate milk at an approximate 83.9 degrees Fahrenheit try to call me out. But since she's just trying to work through her feelings, I'm gonna be nice.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Timing was off?
I know, the timing wasn't great. Your dad's accident, the mine investigation, me being hated by all of Basswood.
That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married.
Oh,
I told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring. When you asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me.
well, that's
That
kind of
terrified
valid
me.
when she puts it like
And
that,
then
then.
I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened.
I don't get people who think
I
that
wonder if it would
just because they want something that the other person doesn't want a
relationship
relationship,
with him was as
that
doomed as my
they're just gonna
relationship with
suddenly
you.
change how they feel about it.
The way
by
Nick
doing
closed
it
himself
anyway.
off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone to.
It's like trying to get with
share
somebody
my
who
life,
doesn't want kids, but
to
you
make
want kids, but then thinking that you
compromises
can
and all
convince them to have kids. And then y'all hit that pivotal moment where the other person is just like, bitch, are you deaf? I told you I did not want kids. And now you're like in your feelings because you wanted kids. And it was just like, I think when they said they didn't want kids, they said children are a deal breaker. Like, what? How do you get the... You know how some people are just like trying to get in a relationship with someone is so hard when like it's just like there's no way to communicate. And it's like, well, somebody did communicate with you and told you what their boundaries were. And yet somehow you still managed to fuck up by not actually listening to what their boundaries were. Like I don't get people like that.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now.
Yes.
I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
No, that
Take your
sounds
time.
very
I'll
suspicious.
tell you if anything's wrong.
But I kind of get what she's saying. She probably just needs like a moment to herself. But also, I've seen enough media where like somebody like that would do that, and it's just like, you're really up to? Are you in on this? Whoever broke into your house? But I don't want to be that pessimistic. I'm not gonna have my tinfoil hat on too early. Is a bedroom?
Why is it so dark in here?
Moment in the bathroom. Me when I wake up in the morning.
I guess Anna must have left it on.
Me
But she had
crying
her
into the
laptop
bathroom
with
mirror.
her.
Like, why do I have to go to work?
Is this Nick's?
Why? Uh-oh, hello.
Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
It might still be here? Oh! Come on! So Anna didn't hear that?
Sam.
Anthony?
Sam. Who was
Okay.
that? Sam. Are you okay?
Okay, because I was like,
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
we need to find some backup files and whoever conked them.
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't. Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
Night
But if
fishing?
he's secretly using it as a second office,
Okay.
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom.
No, but how convenient that is that as soon as homeboy left out of the house, all of a sudden here comes the police.
Be right out. Go.
Like, I would have thought that the police would have been here. Like, they should have been here before I got here. Before me and Anna got here. Now that I think about it.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what?
Why is she
What is
here?
this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is
By
not a
living
good
inside
idea.
of a fishing shack?
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop
I
me.
feel like homegirl is over here standing like she thinks this is The Walking
You
Dead
can't
or
leave
something.
like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
First of all, I am not your fucking father. So I don't know why she's just like, well, you did it. Yeah, because I'm a whole adult with no kids.
Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Like my mom.
Well, that was a
Up
miss. When it comes to this kid,
Up
your
the back
instinct is
lump.
better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
the-
You
Absolutely
should talk
not.
to your mom about this. She's the only family you have left.
You're just not listening. Both of you always telling me what to think. Both of you trapped in your own heads. I'm done relying on others. My dad I could rely on.
I mean,
But he's
of course, it's
gone.
just her acting out
There's
because
nothing else for me around here.
I'm pretty sure she probably felt more safe with her dad, and well,
I
he's
was wrong
gone.
yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
Do I get another choice? Yes.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what
We need to
happened.
talk about Kevin too.
I care
No
about that, but
kidding.
I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
Well, yeah, that's the story of a lot of people in
What am I supposed to
shitty
do
small
tomorrow?
towns.
Or the day after?
Well,
in
I
10
won't say
years?
shitty, but small towns. It was something with insects.
You like
wasn't it?
insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs.
You remember? That does sound fun.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that.
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Okay. I'm so tired of this, this little, good angel on my shoulder telling me the right thing to do. Because I'm like, well, sometimes it doesn't really seem to be the answer. This kid just wants me to just straight up be real with her. Don't BS her. Don't beat around the bush. She really wants to know. She's sick and tired of all the adults letting her down. I think I'm just going to be upfront with this kid. I'm going to tell her the truth about
You're
Nick.
right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident.
Hold on.
Now, I don't know who did it yet or why.
Put my phone on do not
That's
disturb.
why I came
that
here.
kind of low. Well, actually, I'm gonna just
That
put it on
was
vibrate.
maybe too much, Sam.
Okay.
She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna
Look
go
at
home.
that. What did I tell you?
you,
Sometimes I don't
Sam.
need to trust my inner psychologist. If you ask me, I think therapist is a scam. I'm kidding before somebody is like, you
Now
know
that I've kissed
what?
your
Maybe
daughter from
Tess is
skipping
right.
town,
Please, go
let's
get
see if
therapy.
you've kept
We don't need
anything
more
hidden out
people
here, Nick.
walking around proudly being damaged. No, go get therapy, please. Don't be a headache to somebody else because you're a headache to yourself. Gotta go to my AI therapist. Not you pulling up Chat GPT like, Chat GPT, I had a horrible day today. I'm gonna tell you all about it. And Chat GPT is just gonna hit you with a, I understand. Well, here are some things that you can do in order to decrease your stress levels and provide you a suitable and appropriate day to enjoy. Have you considered drinking room temperature chocolate milk?
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Yeah, and let's inspect the bag too, because he said that his favorite fishing rod was usually not like out in,
Nick, what were you
in
hiding
display.
in this bag that's so important you had it locked
But that
up?
means that whatever is in his bag had to have been important enough to take his favorite fishing rod out then. Let's inspect. Okay, we got a hunting rifle. Look like my dad's hunting rifles. But then again, I would assume they all have that look to them. Remember?
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Remember Caterpillar. Uh-huh. Cleaning products, band-aids, calendar? Yeah, but what's going on with the calendar? Why was it removed? Oh, D wants to talk?
Has to be
Hey.
the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Mm-mm.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
Why would he be having why would he be having why would he have Kathy's prescriptions unless he's been on
Pretty heavy-duty
opioids?
painkillers. Very addictive.
Yeah, opioids ain't nothing to play with.
Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Oh. Okay. Now we know Kathy was dabbling into the merchandise.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Relatable. One Small Community Looks Out for Those That Fall Through the Cracks by Anna Miller. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse on his... Damn, Tyler! On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. The one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them. I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called The Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crimes made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they followed 2 rules: no stealing, no fighting. Interesting. At first, I was just going to write this off, but I mean, to be honest, this is interesting background lore, the backstory to like what's going on in this town. And how Nick is also playing a part in trying to like piece together, I guess, like the after effects of this mine closing down, but also at the same time seeing like what is particularly going on now that this mine is down, that's replacing the finances that comes with working there. Like even when we saw when I was streaming previously, he was just like, okay, crime is going up, and then it just suddenly had this massive crash. And so now this is just kind of being like, oh yeah, so niggas is druggies and they ain't got jobs, so you know, crime is the next best thing to do. And I think he might possibly found the clue as to how this is linking up to whatever he's like researching with this D person, whatever he's like trying to figure out. This has some importance to it, I would assume. We're good. Oh, well, he takes it with him anyway. Thank you. I was like, would have thought this would have been important. So apparently now, or well, rather the key issue at hand is opening up this lock.
I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock.
Is remember Caterpillar. Remember Caterpillar. I'm over here like the only thing that I get hearing Caterpillar within this context is a line of construction machinery. Caterpillar.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Okay, so blue is left, yellow is up, green is down, red is right. Caterpillar. Oh, growth chart?
Man, bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Caterpillar. Hold on, because Joan likes bugs. Wait. Where was that picture? The caterpillar.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Let me zoom in and make sure. Okay, so right, down, left, right, down, left, right, up.
Let's see what we have here.
Okay, but can I put that cash in my wallet? You know, it is we are entering another recession. I'm gonna just
That's a lot of
hold
cash.
a couple of hundreds.
More than Nick could make in a decade. Nick
Please
was
don't let this be
gathering at
somebody
the
else
cove,
behind me.
And that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Who in the Central Sea is this right here? Richard, early 30s. Twitchy even when sober. High strung and obviously oh. So these are guys from the Cove. High strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Acts not to be named in Anna's article because of his father who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks or as dumb as he acts. Still hard to say. Both. So that was from January 23rd, all of that. So January 27th, still using? Yes. Who was the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, Jr. or JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie. It's a nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who his supplier is. D. Yeah, so it sounds like all the miners who ended up getting homeless because of the mine shutting down, somebody is turning them into drug dealers, or some of them. But we need to figure out who is the Dontnod that is operating this.
He had an informant. Dickie.
It was Dickie.
Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did.
That's finally left. Did you find anything at the fishing spot? Yeah, you know where the Cove is. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Not you taking the money, but I too would also take that money. I'm sorry, but I fear that I am a poor. I need every opportunity I can get. Have you seen what graphics cards are looking like nowadays? Nice. So we got another achievement. I actually got 2 achievements. I ended up getting an achievement for getting that combination on the first try.